All right, welcome back once again. We have the start of the redemption bracket for the ACW 1v1 tournament hosted by Chaotic Battles and myself. Um, this one was between me on the Confederate side with 63 left wing, and then we had, I can't remember if I believe he was Army of the Ohio, is what this is for the Union for Troll. And if you take a look at the clock, it was a bit of a long setup, almost 18 minutes before we actually got to this point where our lines are going to meet. But there was just some skirmishers fighting skirmishers, maneuvering for me to get up on this right side. He chose to try and fight down on the low. Once he realized my main forces were up here, he shifted, but I do have a surprise for him back here in the woods on this side of the map. So we'll see how this turns out. Yeah. All right. So for this setup, I went with my main force holding this tree line with heavy cannon support behind. I've got howitzers on this right hill, just kind of lobbing them over the hill. And you can see the devastating impact they have. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. That's what we like to see. Pile of men. Howitzers are all about the angle. Anyways, on this side we have some lovely. Did I bring both parrots? Yeah, parrots for both. Parrot guns providing some long range support, beating down his field troops, trying to help this little line survive. And my entire plan relied on me getting my troops from the rear up into his back at the right time. I needed him to push to the far side of the field so that I could use my cavalry to take out his cav. Maybe his general? Can't remember if I get the general. And then I needed him to engage with me on that side so that these guys could emerge from the woods and get closer before he realized I was there. These guys took insane losses from the howitzers. Oof. Killed all but two in a single go. He was focused across the screen, didn't see it coming. They're gonna die there, but getting the general is a huge victory. Still have my troops hidden in the woods back there. While he does massively outnumber me as Army of the Ohio, he doesn't have the morale Wow. I also think looks like he forgot to turn off his rear guys for fire at will. So he's probably self-inflicting casualties here. Of course, with that howitzer fire, it does not matter. I don't think he wanted to push any closer into my volleys, but because of how bad the howitzers were, he would have had better luck, I think, pushing across this little creek into the woods. It would have been harder for my howitzers to hit him. Also would have given him tree cover from the bullets. But the casualties here from the howitzers, every time that volley goes, it's just devastating. Yeah, they quickly start chevroning over here. Oh, hey, my cavalry came back. And the infantry is making their presence known. Oh, God. Our guys are getting chunked. Created a hole for my cavalry to go. Now I'm going to take out those cannon pieces. Broke both of the lines in the center simultaneously. Just look at the pile of bodies there. Vast majority of that is going to be from those howitzers. Already I combined 5 chevrons between them. He just chose the wrong place to fight. He thought we would fight more down in the field. I guess he didn't want to fight in the woods. He's paying the price for it because now he's got to fight into the woods. I guess he didn't realize these guys came back. Trying to push in close on my flank. Interesting. He's pinched now, though, between my guys in the woods and my guys in the fields. Yeah. His troops on this side are going rather quickly now. Horsey boys over here that are cleaning up the rest of his artillery. Looks like he tried to get that one out before I got there. Okay, these guys are just facing the wrong way, but I thought he formed a makeshift square for a second to try and defend against my cavalry. And that was funny to me. Just trying to avoid the inevitable at this point. I think you can tell how this goes. Next up in the redemption bracket is Grass Fed versus Utopia. They have a really fun match, so we'll be back for that as well. While I continue breaking and mopping up the last of these regiments here. Just trying to get on my side here, but it's more just doing something with what he has left than anything. I don't think there's any real hope there. Up with 6 chevrons on those. We have, yeah, 3 regiments left, it looks like. But oh, one came back, 4. This one little group in the ditch was really just sticking it out, trying their hardest. My cavalry's committing war crimes. right. Just gonna go ahead and wait for this last one to break. We'll see the stats. There we go. All right, absolutely massive 2,600 man difference. But the howitzers and the attack in the back played a huge role. The Debrel, most of that was what they were chasing down, making sure people didn't come back from routing. The howitzers together got 350 kills, routed multiple regiments on that north side of the map where they were mostly, and multiple regiments do very solid. But overall, I just caught him off in bad ground, was able to surprise him in the flank, and I don't think he ever really recovered from it fully. So just kind of went downhill and spiraled from there. It was a fun game though, and as always, we'll be back next time. I'm continuing on in the redemption bracket. Troll will be coming out of the tournament here. Uh, we have up next is going to be Breastfed Boof, which is Josh versus Utopia. So yeah, we'll see you then.